Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Excuse me. It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy, I don't know, Thursday? Yeah, happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Hope you are having an absolutely outstanding and a blessed day. What an exciting time to be an early adopter of this new asset class that is the digital asset space. A lot of stuff going on with Celsius. We'll cover that in another video. Celsius Network. We'll cover that in another video later today. We're going to go over some XRP Ripple daily news in just a bit. Listen, the market is doing what the market does. Wow, I'm telling you guys, we're in such a blessed place, blessed space. And to be early here, I got to tell you, you and I, we're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And although it doesn't feel like it, you and I, we're winning, my friends. We are winning. We're going to get into it for sure. We got the UK regulating cryptocurrencies. I don't know if they started with Bitcoin and ETH. We'll go over that. That is some very, very interesting stuff. I got a few things saved for you on crypto Twitter. I'll share that with you guys. An interesting time. Man, I feel excited about being so early in this space. I look around and I think about generational wealth all the time, and how we're so uniquely positioned to do it. We got to realize that we were here in this space first. VCs, billionaires, Wall Street, they came after, and a lot of them still aren't in. We're just in a really blessed space. We just got to continue to hodl strong. So listen, guys, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. Let's do it. The total cryptocurrency market cap is up a little bit. It's over 1.04 trillion. That's cool, but we're still down from over 3 trillion, guys. Let us not forget it. I know the pain is hard right now, but we cannot forget where we came from. Over 3 trillion was the total cryptocurrency market cap. Okay, so the Bitcoin dominance is at 38%. That's just not a great number, guys. Bitcoin is trading at $20,618. Ethereum is trading at $1,550. So for the, what is this? For the day, not the day traders, but the swing traders, you know, that's great stuff. 20%, 7 days, right? You would take that for sure. All right, $1,550 for Ethereum. XRP is trading at 46 cents. A lot of double-figure greens on the 7 day. That's happy to report. Cardano 15% up on the 7 day. Dogecoin 30% up on the 7 day. Polygon 9%. Lido staked ETH up 20%. I know the Celsius holders are happy about that. Celsius Network. Avalanche is up 12% on the 7 day. And Cosmos, the ATMO, the Atom token's up 10% on the 7 day. Let's get into it. Listen, guys. Watcher Guru reports UK votes in favor of recognizing crypto as regulated excuse me, financial instruments. Massive news, because the United States, again, you know, they kind of piggyback off each other. For some reason, the UK and Europe tends to lead the way, and the US follows, and then, you know, kind of does this thing. So UK votes in favor of recognizing crypto as regulated financial instruments. Again, massive news. The UK's economy. UK has been declining. Citizens have been dealing with a slew of concurrent issues, ranging from inflationary concerns to the energy crisis. Ding, ding, ding. Sound familiar? In the midst of all of this, Prime Minister Liz Truss announced her resignation at the end of last week. Rishi Sunak, hope I pronounced that right, has now taken over the position of Prime Minister. Sunak is pro-crypto, as he envisions making the UK a crypto innovation hub. Amidst the situation, lawmakers in the UK voted to recognize cryptocurrencies as regulated financial instruments and products. Again, massive news. I think the strong, listen, guys, for us, the ability to strengthen your resolve during this downturn in the market is the key. Like getting wealthy, creating generational wealth. No one said it it was going to be easy, but it will be worth it. And we are in a position now that we can huddle strong. We can get better at risk management, right? Speaking from the Crypto Sieges home in particular, right? I learned from the mistakes of Celsius, and I know now to increase my skill in risk management. That is the deal in anything. It's the ability to increase your skills, become more valuable to the marketplace. And that's what we're doing in the Crypto Sieges home, right? Increasing our skills and becoming more valuable to the marketplace, right? So that is some massive news. Element Terra put something out I think is interesting. By the way, Sam Bankman-Fried possibly could be in some big time trouble. We'll see. We shall certainly see about that. And on a side note, the alleged fraud, scams, and the like, in terms of Celsius Network and Alex Mashinsky is becoming more and more evident. And it looks like more and more people will be taking their own personal routes to civil claims against Mashinsky because the fraud and abuse and consumer fraud, the evidence is starting to pop out. Just not a great look. And it's going to be another avenue for people who were harmed to try to get some of their money back. In addition to this Chapter 11 bankruptcy, other routes like personal civil claims is going to be the route. So Eleanor Terra put this out. Scoop, DeFi advocates on holding meetings with Sam Bankman-Fried and Senate AG Dems. I don't know who or what that is. Updates from the office of Chairwoman Debbie Stabenow, U.S. Senate Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry. Okay. To make constructive changes to language pertaining to DeFi in the DCCPA bill. So they met with him. Anyway, people with knowledge of the meetings tell me they're optimistic and about 4 to 5 sentences away from having a good bill. Cool. Mickey B. Fresh did a video today. Shout out to you, Mickey B. Fresh, my guy. I hope you're doing well, bro. Fresh video, Songberg's role in the Florida community governance stakes Songberg behind specific community proposal plus simultaneously earn FTS rewards. If yours has most Songberg stake, if your Songberg is mostly stake and passes to Flair, earn percentage of all FTS rewards stake for losing proposals. Anyway, watch this YouTube video. I have not watched it, but Mickey refreshes on it. Right, we have Songberg. We were blessed with the Songberg airdrops and stuff like that. And you want to learn more about how Songberg plays a role in the Flare network. Eleanor Terra also put this out. It's going to be interesting to see if this will happen. I'm not holding my breath on it, but I do applaud the Congress people here. So it says new GOP leaders. Now it says new GOP leaders. Patrick McHenry, I like him, and Representative Huizenga, I like him, have sent a letter to Maxine Waters demanding. Now I've heard about this letter before. Maybe it was requesting before, and now it's demanding she convene a hearing with Gary Gensler in front of the Financial Committee next month. The recently announced technical errors and workforce issues at the SEC on top of the rushed. Now, what does that mean? On the rushed. Of the rushed sweeping rulemaking, insufficient comment periods, and regulation by enforcement in a digital asset space necessitate the committee's attention now more than ever. John Deaton responded to this tweet by Eleanor. I volunteer to testify sitting right next to the good chairman. Maybe the committee would like to hear how 75,000 retail holders of an asset the GAO called a virtual currency in a decentralized payment systems 8 years ago are being victimized by Gary Gensler's unconstitutional overreach. John Deaton is the one. He is the one. Breaking, Swift postpones. I reported on this earlier, but this has been confirmed. It's on swift.com. Swift postpones the IS 2002 migration, originally planned for November 22nd, after Target 2 by the ECB. MTX transition is also postponed to March of 2023. We document the reasons below. Cool. We're going to listen to, I believe this is Mr. B. I didn't know Mr. B was Nick Bierfeudal. Maybe I should have known that. We just put this out here. It's just a really, really good listen to John Deaton, that guy representing the XRP community. Listen, take some notes. I'm telling you, this is hugely, hugely important. I've said it from day one. There's no way the SEC is going to go to a trial. Nada negative. And in my personal opinion, Gary Gensler's move to the SEC had, do the bidding of the banks. Cool. Now scratch my back, says Gary Gensler. Okay, we're going to make sure you get that treasury spot. We'll do whatever we can. Political move for sure. A settlement allows for hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend to get a win. A settlement allows him to get a win. A loss is summary judgment. It's a little stain. Listen to John Deaton here. Let me read what Linto put out here. Attorney John Deaton confirms the risk is greater for the SEC to let its lawsuit with Ripple Labs go to a decision and lose rather than settling with the fintech giant. To participate in this story before it's too late, visit link2.com. Take a listen to John Deaton here.
So, John, taking that into consideration, I know that we recently saw Jeremy Hogan suggest that if there was going to be a settlement, he thought it might happen by the end of the year. And tell me if I'm wrong, but I think I read somewhere that 90% of all SEC cases end in a settlement. And if that's correct or not, but do you think that is where we end up, or do you think this thing is going to go to the judge? How do you think this thing ends up?
If there was going to be a settlement, it would be from within 90 days of when they were forced to turn over the documents. And so my timeline agrees with Jeremy Hogan in that sense. Ongoing and future sales of XRP by Ripple and in the secondary market are not secured. That if they don't get that, there's not a settlement. If they get that, there's a settlement within minutes. I mean, I'm paraphrasing Stuart Alderati, but he basically said not to me, to the world, that a settlement happens very quickly if that happens. And if I'm advising Gary Gensler, I'm saying, look, these emails definitely are going to cause issue. We can seal all of this up right now in a settlement. Also, we're really gonna lose, Gary. We're gonna lose. Let's see if Ripple will pay, let's pick $100 million. Let's take that victory. We can narrow it and say that, each crypto is fact and circumstances, and just because XRP is not a security, and that doesn't mean the others aren't, and we can still go after each other one.
There you go. And that is the reason why I said from the beginning that the settlement is the way to go for hashtag Gary Gensler, who is not your friend. Because when you settle all this stuff, and he says it here, it gets kind of concealed, it's kind of in there. You can continue, just because you settle, all this stuff is in-house, it's a settlement, it's an agreement between you and Ripple. Now he can spin and twist to win 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. It's going to be more than BlockFi. It's going to be more than BlockFi. Ripple's going to happily pay it. The SEC says, yep, future ongoing sales of XRP and the secondary markets. Because remember, US XRP Ripple wants to participate in US capital markets. Going forward, he gets this little $150 to $200 million fine. He can say, look, we went out to the biggest of all the greatest and latest and greatest companies and Ripple Labs and 200, he's going to report numbers and you're going to spin it to make it look good for him. Ripple's going to get what they want. Ripple's not in the political game. They're going to get what they want, which is to continue I don't know if you would say continue, since most of everything is stopped in the U.S., but they're going to be able to operate in the U.S. once again, and move forward. They don't need a spotlight, kind of highlighting anything. They want to be able to participate in the U.S. They want to be able to IPO eventually in the future. But they are not walking away from this thing without XRP is not a security. Period. It ain't happening. And just like John Deaton says, they got about 80 to 90% chance that they are going to win this. Gary Gensler, hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend, is not going to take a shot or take a chance on an L. He's going to wrap up this little settlement and take that as a win and spin it. You know he's going to spin it any way he possibly can. And no one's going to call him on it. Can't call him on it. The number is 200 million. It's there from Ripple, whatever it's going to be. You can't say he didn't get it. He got it. Can't say he didn't get it. He got it. Can't say that, you know, maybe they got some prior sales. He'll twist it around and say, you know, that they did do some XRP as a security prior to, and, you know, all this kind of crap. He'll spin it. He'll get his L that way. I mean, his win that way. He's not taking a chance on the L, guys. I'm telling you, he is just not going to do it. All right, guys, listen, this wraps up your XRP Ripple daily news at around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor, would you hit that like button? That really, really helps with getting the algorithm on YouTube and getting this channel out to more of us, the average Joe and the average Jane hanging out on YouTube who don't know about this digital asset space. We need a new 1%, guys. We need the new 1%. If you want to do your part, hit that like button. If you enjoyed the hangout, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this.
Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it.